Alright. Gonna make sure this is live before I go in here. Sorry for the awkward start right now, but yeah. I was trying to get this recording for the start of, or not the start, but the very end of the 13th for June, of course. Alright, yeah, it's dated the 13th. Okay, good. However, yeah, I didn't even get to do the whole title because I was kind of in a rush, unfortunately. I'm gonna see if I can change it here. So, my bad about that. God, come on with this stupid fucking... Bro, what the hell? Come on. Okay, really. Everything I do on this fucking thing is just fucking, like... kick me out of my texting thing for my phone. What the fuck? Okay, seriously, this is ridiculous. Let me fucking try to... I do a copy-paste thing. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, so over convoluted for, like, no fucking reason. Like, what the hell? Alright. See if I can fucking do this way, hopefully, here. Damn, bro. Seriously, bro? Every little thing I just type on this is being weird. Alright, whatever. I guess I have an idea what I have to call it now. Oh my god, this is so annoying. All because I didn't have the most time to get this started when I wanted to, unfortunately, with things I was doing. Fuck ass hernia, dude. Come on, come on, come on. You head for the hills variant I might have to do now, since it's apparently too many characters. Gotta see how I can fit this in. Yeah, I think this will fit. I think. It'll take a billion fucking years to be able to even put this in this kind of way, though. Oh my god, what the fuck? Like, come on. God, this stupid... Using, like, mobile Safari doesn't work good, apparently, doing a title, apparently. It's so weird. It works pretty much perfect every other way. For my desktop version YouTube Studio, that is. whatever. Okay, there. I think I'll be able to save it, hopefully. Wait, you're kidding me. It's going to make me answer something I don't want to answer. You know what? I'm fucking just going to change it later. Fucking forget it. Apparently, if I have to. Apparently, if the. What the hell? You stupid tontos. Yeah, it's bro. Come on. Yeah, apparently, if fucking. Yeah, if I do it on the desktop version, I have to choose if it's made for kids or some dumb shit, which I don't have to do if I just start it for the PS5. Like, fuck that shit. I'm doing it later then for the updated title, I guess. I guess. Man, embarrassing fuck ass hernia, though. You gotta stop, bro. Like, come on. I'm gonna put more comfortable clothes on, I think, too, since it's kind of midnight right now and shit. Fucking. So, it'll still be maybe another few minutes before I get in here. Gonna start for the awkward start, fucking, like. However, somehow I got to this, like, last moment on the 13th, and I really just want to get this started on the 13th. Truth be told, I can't hear for shit right now, because my ears are deaf as fuck or something right now. So, fucking, yeah. I've held off on the stream for a while, hoping I would have improved, but, like, it kind of didn't, like, at all, basically. Which is why I'm doing this after I even did that Newswire video for the new update coming out for GTA Online. In, like, technically not a Saturday, it's a couple days from now, basically, and I still have to do the GTA Online event, but this one comes first, because I'm pretty sure this one actually got created first. Say some things while I'm finishing this shit here, basically. Yeah, I'll be back, basically. Okay, almost 10 minutes in, and I'm finally done with what I need to kind of do to be prepared, basically. Well, aside for renaming title, because as I explained, it was a little more complicated after starting the stream, I guess, than I thought it would end up being. And Indeed, you fuck ass hernia. Fuck you, damn it. Fuck. Ah, no. Alright, so I'll do a mic test here kinda quick, just in case. Hello. Hello. Fuck, you sure delayed the second time there, didn't you? You fuck ass hernia, bro. God, no. Alright, but yeah. Thankfully, I was actually able to get this, like, started on the 13th, because, like, I don't know, it was actually quicker than I thought it would be to make up a title for the thing, since there was actually new content this time around, which I was not at all expecting. I didn't expect there to be a random brand new version of a showdown mode, basically. That was surprising. I actually didn't expect that. I didn't even look at the... I don't think I really looked at the details of the event before I started going for the stream much. Okay, but going what will be the title, apparently, by the time this is published, though. I'll call it Head for the Hills, new Head for the Hills variants, basically, with the lack of characters, since I have to fit it within 100 characters. Holy fucking hell, you're so shitty. You fuck ass hurting you. Let me speak, goddammit. Fuck. Yes. Yes. Title will be called New Head for the Hills variant or something like that. And more. For what will actually be the full title after being able to be done with this, not having to rush through it, basically, to get it at the end of the day I wanted to record instead of the day after. Okay, well, I think I'll go into free roam now, I guess. God, holy fucking shit, are you just gonna be a dick all stream for like no reason right now? You fuck ass hurting you, like fuck you. Damn, no. Oh, and it's also only called month 34 editions, by the way, apparently determined, so... Right down on Skelding's contract deals, see month 34 editions, it will be called for the new Head for the Hills variant, and more, whatever the hell. To be absolutely clear on the title, like 100%, like for sure at this point. Indeed, yeah, fuck ass hurt me, I ain't repeating myself, fuck you. This fuck ass acid wants to shoot up my fucking throat, apparently. Like, fuck, bro. Alright, I'll check it in full, of course, later. As I do, of course, on the streams. I go one bit at a time and everything. As much as I can, with its fuck-ass hernia shit being a bitch on average anymore. But man, having this shit and right now, somehow not being able to hear for shit is fucking annoying. That's why I was holding off so long into streaming the GTA stream. I was hoping my hearing would come back, but it hasn't yet. Even still, bro. Like, I don't want to. Tongue twister, bro. Come on. I don't want to use no fucking ear cleaner or some shit. But apparently I might fucking have to at the rate. Slow ass rates going naturally. Like, holy shit, no. Alright, so yeah, I'll be a little out of synchrony, like I kind of usually do at the start of a stream. Basically. Kind of around the Hall, if I remember right. It's where I just usually decide to be when I start my streams, because I know I always like to kind of be at synchrony, having a Taylor in case I need that or something. For any reason. Synchrony just has some of the best access to a bunch of places. That's usually why I'm there, I'm pretty sure. Like around there. Yeah, something like that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's probably like around where I decide to start streams usually. Why the fuck not? Oh yeah, I have $69.99 for gold right now. That's kind of cool, I guess. Sexy number 69 at the highest number possible with the other numbers. Hell yeah. But yeah, the new game mode apparently is just head for the hills, dodge the bullets or something like that. Sounds like an interesting spin, like twist to the usual kind of showdown mode, basically. Or not the bullets, but a bullet. Okay, yeah, right. Mad Dash as bullets whiz overhead in the all-new showdown mode. So, like, is there a bunch of AI bullets or something you have to basically dodge during it? That's kind of interesting sounding. Definitely. Maybe I will try it out personally, and maybe. Be it not really the biggest PvP player of the game or nothing, but yeah. You'll basically be able to earn 3 times gold for it though for June 30th. Probably last day of the month unless there's the 31st, but May at the 31st basically, so it might basically just go for the whole month of June basically, as it kind of can a lot of times for these event months. It obviously does kind of usually tend to go for an actual whole month. At least sometimes anyways, so. A new high stakes twist on the classic showdown mode, of obviously for Head for the Hills. Apparently, there's also boosted money and XP for the first 2 weeks as part of the featured series calendar as well, it looks like. Okay. So if it started like early June, I might be playing like the last week of it. So you might have till the current Tuesday coming up, given the fact I'm recording this on Friday/Saturday, barely Friday, mostly Saturday to be absolutely fair. So those seem to be the couple weeks most worth playing this new mode. But like, let's be real, money XP, I'm pretty sure especially money is a joke when it comes to showdown modes. They're basically the adversary modes of Red Dead Online if compared to GTA Online with its adversary modes. Adversary modes aren't known to pay out great. And these also go into like separate lobbies, and you don't do them in like direct free mode, which also cuts into time being invested into the game that you wouldn't have to kind of do with other things that are purely free mode. So yeah, obviously the gold free times obviously is going to be the huge thing going on for it, I would say, which makes sense being the thing put on top of all of everything. Yeah, I'm not sure if I just got this or not, or if that's from before for the select pair of boots for free, but whatever. Whatever. Apparently goes till September 16th, 2025, on the other hand, whatever that was for me anyways, it goes to that date. To be honest, I never bothered with that stuff, cosmetic stuff. At least in this game, I've just not cared too much to change my cosmetics. I just try to find like one outfit I just really generally like, and then I just stick with it really, to be honest, most times anyways. Gang hideouts apparently with triple rewards for the cleanup efforts. It just says 3 times XP though if you click on it though, okay. So you don't get any actual money out of the thing? Is it just how it works in general? Or do they just choose to exclude money for some reason? I think it would actually have money to it normally if it said, like... It says triple rewards here, so I assume you only get XP when you actually do the gang hideouts and you never actually do get money otherwise. Like, obviously it's one thing if you get money, like a normal amount of money, and then triple of that for the event, obviously. So yeah, having it say rewards here suggests you do only get RP, XP, I mean, of course, wrong game, of course. Saying that. If you find one, if yes, you do find one randomly or something, probably could be worth it for 3 times XP. Because like every 5 ranks or so, you have to get like a treasure map. I think even if you're like past the like rank 50 or whatever last rank really matters much for the game, that gets you like the last unlockable like weapon and everything. Through the whole rank progression system. Yeah, honestly, I don't assume they spawn that frequently. I don't know if you can use like a collector map, for example, like a GEANROPK, GEANROPKE collector map or whatever. If you use the GTA collector map, I think it's linked there for the one I'm talking about, by the way. If you use like that one, for example, and you're not necessarily familiar with what I'm talking about. But I'm not sure if you can use something like that to find the gang hideouts and build it, like go out your way to find them and have a better chance of getting them. Like, really, is it going to be that worth it? Honestly, if you're like super high rank, I don't necessarily feel it's going to be. Okay, what's going on here with the image there? Come on. Okay, this game just being trippy right now or something, or like, what the fuck right now? I'm so confused. Alright, there we go. Okay, finally. Goddamn. Goddamn. Yeah, free roam missions apparently have 3 times money and XP for June 30th right now. Yeah, for the surely the end of the event month. Yeah, money on these. Free roam missions are basically what the stranger missions of the game, basically. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, it's not huge money or anything like a collector's set sale, like trader moonshine kind of stuff. It's not that amount of money even on triple, surely not. Or like one of them or something, but they can be done entirely in free roam on like the new showdown mode, for example, where you have to go out to wait for a separate lobby. So in some capacity, they are more convenient to do. Which I think for sure would definitely give this an upgrade over that in terms of money making, definitely. And then yeah, XP. You're getting triple XP on this as well. And these, it's always easy to do free roam missions compared to something like a gang hideout, which is kind of a random spawn, I think, if you even get it or not. So it's going to be a lot more reliable as well for your 3 times XP. So I feel like it kind of blows that one out the water at this point already. Alright, apparently if it could be any new sorts of employment mission, that will also get you a reward for a free accessory. Okay. If you can use it for offhand holsters, I believe that tends to be the most useful type of accessory, I believe. By the way. And it also assumes you don't have dual wield yet, because otherwise offhand holster is basically going to be like just a cosmetic like everything else at that point if you already do have access to the dual wielding feature of the game. Oh, wait, no, that's not those. I was kind of thinking it was those. It seems it's pretty much the first telegram missions, like the first set of telegram missions, right? Oh, I thought that was another player for a second. Oh shit, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I was like, I swear that should be my horse, but yeah, it's just my horse, okay. I was kind of going crazy there. So, new source of employment looks like it's this. If you do any of these, apparently you could basically get... You can basically get a free accessory if you do one of those, it seems. See if I can kind of remember what they're all like. So is it stealing a horse basically for that one? Okay, I guess choose between like 2 locations as well. Okay. I like Outrider. I think you get the option of like actually like using a wagon or like I think if I remember right, you actually get the choice of actually like being the one moving it around, or you can be the one on like the passenger seat, like just purely being able to shoot, which is probably the more ideal way to go about it. Quite frankly, since AI would probably suck at the shooting anyways, especially if you're doing it by yourself. Assuming you could do it with other players, which I think you can, of course, especially with a posse system, obviously, but yeah. So I think Outrider would probably be a good one to do, if not even the best one to go for of those. Yeah, that might be the worst of the three, honestly, for rich pickings. If I had to choose one, that might be the That's likely to be the worst. Also, I believe in the initial set of telegram missions, I believe you can actually have auto-aim, like assisted aim on these as well. Some of the newer ones, they don't really even have like auto-aim, like assisted aim, so like... New source of employment is pretty good ones to choose, basically. Or, I mean, obviously you need it for the free accessory offer for those ones only, basically, but... But between the different types of them, they do tend to be some of the easier ones, obviously, basically. Is what I'm trying to say, is what I mean. But yeah, again, as a reminder, if you do not yet have an offhand holster, that's definitely the type of accessory I would definitely prioritize if you can. But if not, then I think really anything's pretty fine, and it would just all be cosmetic if you already have access to the dual wield feature with a single offhand holster in the game. And then free roam events, apparently free times, money, ability card XP, and then XP as well for the traditional XP, obviously, like most things tend to have. Hot damn, you fuck ass Hernian, bro. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 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 indeed, yes, 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 indeed, yes, 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 indeed. Goddamn fuck ass steed, you fuck ass body, bro. Fuck. Yeah, free roam events, free times, money on that, honestly. Depending on what's being done for, I don't really believe it tends to be that good. Kinda depends on the free roam event, particularly. Like Salvager, like the collector one, since you already get money off like the collectibles, that one could definitely be a good one for free times. God fucking damn it, you stupid ass body. God damn it, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Beyond ones that pay alternate ways, basically like the salvage one, whatever, that gets you collectibles for the collector roll. There's like a naturalist one, I think, that can get you samples basically as well. Those ones could maybe out money the free roam events. Or not the events, obviously, but the missions, I mean, obviously, being the other side of it. So there are a couple that could probably outpay the free roam missions, especially the salvage one and any other one that like gets you like samples for your naturalist roll as well, probably as well. Possibly, but not as much per se. Otherwise, feel for the most part the missions will be the way to go instead of the free roam events. All depends on one you really get. And you can definitely see which ones you get as well for the Gene Rock Collector map. That's something I know you can definitely for sure do there. Again, if you use like the gtaweb.eu, I think it's on there. Like you can click something and it will actually go there as well. Otherwise, it's GEAN. Or otherwise, yes, GEANROPK, Gene Rock. We had ability card XP. The ability card XP obviously will level up those ability cards quicker, so you can get the higher levels of them. Obviously does have its good usages, and yet a regular XP would be the more useful of the two technically, I guess, especially if you have all the ability cards completed already. Especially if you have all the ability card XP completed for like every ability card in the game, then obviously the regular XPs would go there. But like honestly, for the XP, might just be better off with the missions in general for XP. Unless in cases, of course, like similar to earlier, where it might be beneficial to go for like role stuff. Possibly could maybe get you more XP. Like if you somehow can get towards like a collector set sale, like a complete one even. But that would be like even more of a niche case than like the money probably even. And then if you complete any free roam event for the month, you apparently get the Tan Gator hat. Apparently, yes, if you complete any free roam event for a month, you do receive the Tan Gator hat as a cosmetic thing. And then for featured series, 3 times money XP. Stacked schedule of high stakes action that includes the new Head for the Hills, Dodge a Bullet, and Hardcore Head for the Hills apparently is included as well. For what looks to probably be the more traditional one as Hardcore, it's looking like. Both dishing out 3 times gold and other classic modes, rewarding competitors at 3 times money XP all through June 30th. But yeah, the other thing said like the first 2 weeks, and maybe you just get the first 2 weeks for the new mode, and then just cycles to old ones is what I'm kind of guessing at this rate. Definitely. But yeah, I pretty much talked about the showdown modes in general, like kind of adversary modes for GT Online. So like, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, it's just not that great. And there's other things that'll pretty much all be better. Gold especially is the one that's good for this though. Obviously there's nothing else really doing at times on gold, it looks like, for the other stuff I've already been through. Challenges and rewards apparently after that. There'll be new ones for each week, like they tend to do, and a bunch of different events nowadays of the game. Just playing the game, apparently just logging in for a month will apparently get you the gold Cardozo vest. I believe that would be right for pronunciation or whatever. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie for that. Says someone that's not necessarily the biggest on changing their cosmetics. I think that would definitely be a nice one for a login reward then, and then... And if you purchase a weapon modification, you'll receive the Black Tide pants apparently as well. Which might be the pants on the same character as well, perhaps. Perhaps. Apparently if you rank up 5 times for the week... Wait, or be at max rank 1000? Holy shit. Are there actually rank 1000s at this point in the game? I mean, that's 8 times less than GTA 9's rank, so I don't doubt it since there is over rank 1000 GTA 9. Somebody's probably hit that already, let's be real. For June 16th to receive a reward for the North Tumbleweed treasure map. Goddamn. I feel that's the first time I've ever seen them like acknowledge like rank 1000 I feel in the game. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if I actually ever knew what the maximum rank was in this game. I maybe just assumed it was 8,000 like GTA 9, but yeah. So I guess if you're somehow max rank and would otherwise be screwed out, that's good. Or if you're like a 996 or something, you just have to hit the max rank, I guess. But yeah, treasure maps. That's a decent amount of money, like $100-ish or so, which can be alright. Maybe not decent, but at least alright. I wouldn't even just say okay, I think it is at least alright, even like a step up from that even. And then yeah, you do get some gold. You can get like maybe one to like up to about 2 gold bars, like up to, which for the premium currency is one of the better ways to get it, so I think it is definitely pretty nice as well. So definitely try to rank up 5 times if you're trying to max out on like, if you're trying to like maximize your earnings on gold for the event. Yeah, then there's 50% off fishing rods and lures apparently here. Yeah, half off of all that basically. Yeah, fishing rod and lures. There are certain free roam events that would be 3 times it looks like right now that will have fishing to them, I'm pretty sure, so good time to take advantage of that. Yeah, I think there's like a couple free roam events focused on fish, which are basically the same thing, except it's like swamp, lake, and maybe like one other type. Maybe swamp, lake, like river. There might be like a couple types of the fishing free roam events. But yeah, those can be some of the more lucrative ones as well, since obviously the fish you get, you can sell off as well, like after it ends. So yes, fuck SRN, that obviously could be pretty good. Oh yeah, it does say rivers, lakes, and swamps. Yeah, I think each type of that has like a free room event. So it works perfect for the half off on all those for that. And returning limited time clothing apparently as well here. You can refresh your wardrobe with a returning lineup of limited time looks. Irwin coat, hitch skirt, Boyer boots, Convington hat, canvas corset, which apparently will be 40% off for that particular one, it looks like. So corsets in general might just be 40% off if it's just seeing that one in particular. And Burrito Poncho apparently are all back in stock. Either of the physical tailors actually look on your actual character. or even the Wheeler, Rawson and Co. catalog. Obviously, you can do with like holding left instead of like pressing like I did for the menu to go over to telegrams earlier for the free accessory. Alright, and then for this month's community outfit, lever, layered, and symbol apparently is kind of what the theme kind of seems like it will be. It's built for long rides, brutal fights, apparently, whatever, for some flavor text there, I guess. But of course, you can do it at Taylor's or the catalog once more for that clothing stuff. And you'll obviously go on the actual newswire for the full list of clothing to go over as well, basically. God damn, you fuck ass hernia, bro. Come on, like fuck. Alright, but yeah, the clothing thing, yeah. Hold on here. I have the newswire open already. I have time to at least do that. And then, yeah, I was surprised about new content. I was kind of scrambling for, like, how I was going to get this recording at the very end of Friday, basically. For a Friday the 13th, for Friday June 13th, of course. Wait. Is the new mode seriously just for 1 week? It looks like it was just for 1 week. Like, are you kidding me? I mean, nah, I don't really care too much for fucking shutdown modes anyways, I'll be honest. But, yeah. Wow. I'm looking at it now, and it looks like it's actually just 1 week. Again, I would have done it sooner, but my stupid ears are, like, not hearing great right now, so I wanted to see if that would improve, but, yeah. Guess I should have looked more into the event, but... I mean, you never fucking know when a game's getting new fucking content nowadays, when it's dead as fuck from Rockstar themselves, so I ain't nothing for shit anymore. In my defense, at least, so... Oh yeah, they don't credit to YouTuber on the actual thing, or whatever, on the game, so I'll go over that too. But the YouTuber Red Dead Quartermaster is apparently involved with the outfit that was chosen for, like, where it came from. Yeah, Red Dead Quartermaster, the YouTuber, apparently was who created the outfit, basically, that they decided to, like, choose for the community outfit. For, like, the lever one, whatever. Then I'll go in order with what it puts on each wire. Basically, starting with hats, apparently. Alright, so limited stock here, 5 gold bars, looks like for the Covington hat. Interesting. Hold out, I've made something cheap for, I guess, for the 3 times gold on the showdown modes, basically. God damn it, you fuck ass hernia, bro. Come on. Fuck no. Fuck no. So it looks like I found it. This one was in gold bars too, apparently for four gold bars. For the cutter hat. My character's trying to move like what? What? Okay, apparently it's the 4th variation. God damn it. Fuck us on you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, goddamn fuck Steve. Come on. But yes, 4 gold apparently. Normally, yeah. Which what? Each gold bar is like 25 bucks? What the fuck? Come on. Really? Come on. So annoying. I don't know why this shit fucking happens so randomly each time anymore. Bruh. Fucking 6 of these motherfuckers to kill, goddamn. As I got them all in one shot at least. Fuck these motherfuckers. Randomly bothering me all the time. I swear. God damn it, improve your fuck ass hernia, bro. Swear. Yeah, I think the second thing is like just a hat or something, for sure. Pretty sure. Alright, hopefully I can actually do this now. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, so again, the cutter hat apparently is the one for the outfit. Looks like it's variant number 4 of the cutter hat. Which might be the lightest brown one, basically, essentially. with a bit of like a patterning to it or something. It's 4 gold bars, which each gold bar is what, like 20, 25 bucks? I think 25 if I remember right. So it's basically a $100 hat you're basically getting for free. So that's actually pretty alright, I would say. They're actually done. Not having to use any premium currency, it's basically a $100 hat if you were to convert it over anyways. Pretty respectable, I would say, for that one being a free one. Now the shirt, the next one I'll go over, is going to be the only one that varies depending on your gender of character this time. Shirts apparently are, in general, on a sale right now, apparently, as well. Might have been this one? Yeah, it looks like it is. Has a 0 there, it looks like. Does indeed, you fuck ass Arnie, bro. Like, what the hell, man? Like, come on, come on. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, goddamn fucking Steve, man, come on. But again, being the only one that varies off the gender of your character, it's this for male, obviously for French dress shirt. Given that my character is a male. Or you will instead get an Anista shirtwaist for female characters. For female characters, it will in fact go to the Anista shirtwaist as the female alternative. Now, at least for this one, I wouldn't know on the other one, of course. It is apparently the very first variant of it. For like this white tannish looking one or something, whatever the hell. Going to tie next, or like neckwear, whatever they call it. I'm saying it'll be for accessories, obviously. Yeah, sure, neckwear. It is the ribbon tie, apparently. And for the variant, it again looks to be the very first one, which is just a black one, it looks like. And again, keep in mind, that one onwards is not going to matter off the gender. It's going to be what each character has from here, with that tie and onwards. Or, like, however I meant to explain it, basically. Lever duster. What's a duster? It's not like a spur or something, is it? I'm not actually necessarily most sure. Duster could... Oh wait, duster would probably be a coat, right? That's probably a duster. Duh. I'm like, what the fuck's a duster? Let's see a category called duster. But no, I think it's probably in coats or something. Indeed. Yeah, given the lever theme, no surprising... No surprise given the theme that there is one with the name lever in it, with lever duster, apparently. And for that one, it is Variant number 9, apparently, for this brownish one here, whatever. I swear I don't feel this to look much different. I feel this one might be a lighter one than that. Maybe it's basically the lightest brown one, I'm not too sure. But, like, yeah, it's a leather thing, basically. And yeah, by the way, I'm not commenting on the amount you save kind of for money because, like, my phone's charging right now, so, like, not really getting the greatest look at my TV right now, really. Since I'm kind of more far right now, basically. Alright, for vests. Looks to be the opulent vest. That one looks like you actually do save gold on that one for more premium currency. Yeah, it looks like it's 5 gold normally. Yeah, 5 gold normally, so $125, I think, to basically for free if you were to convert the gold to actual money in the game spent for it, essentially. And it looks to be variant number 4 with like the black and brown striping or whatever here. Whatever here. Then pants to go into the final one for the... Alright, no, boots is in this section, not accessory. Okay, so the only accessory might have been that tie, it looks like then. Into pants anyways. The bandito pants apparently is what it is. And going to view here. Variant number... Certain ones even cost... Certain ones, yes, do even cost gold, apparently. Or at least that single one does, anyways. Anyways. I feel that one likely just costs money, I'm guessing, not gold. So you probably don't save on premium currency then. But it looks to be the grayish one. The light gray one, or whatever I should call it. Looks to be a gray color on that one for variant number 15. And then last but not least for the boots. Looks to be the preacher's boots. Which that one looks like it's 6 gold. Yeah, yes. So like $150 savings there, which is pretty nice. And of course, not having to spend that premium currency. And it's variant number out of 9, apparently. Variant number 6, apparently, which looks to be a blackish one. Maybe even darker black than the first one or something. Not actually too sure, but still. God damn it, you fuck ass hurting you, bro. Come on. Fuck. Yeah, it was like the 7 to 8 clothing items. 7 for each gender character, and then of course I mentioned by name what the female alternative for the shirt was, obviously, so that's why I said 7 to 8. Let's see, so that was it for the outfit theme, basically, so on to other stuff to go through that have not been put on the benefits section. It has to be one through from the news wire or some other way of going through, basically. Basically, that's goddamn fuck ass D, you fuck ass hernian, bro. Come on. Yeah, I guess I can go for that featured series calendar now, I guess. Why not? Probably, you stupid tongue twisty ass throat, bro. Come on, fuck. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, goddamn. Fuck ass deed, man. Come on. Fuck. You stupid hernia. God. Yeah, apparently I did miss the new one, which was only for the 1 week, apparently, which is fucking stupid, honestly, but... They introduced new content that's not even tied to, like, a holiday or something. It's just 1 week. Like, what the fuck, bro? This game deserves better than this shit, bro. Like, what the hell? What the hell? But sorry, back to hardcore. Head for the hills, apparently, for, like, the week 2. Again, sorry I didn't get to it, but my ears are, like, completely fucked. I didn't, like, realize there's gonna be new content for, like, a random month again or something for Red Dead, so... But again, it's just showdown mode variation of what already exists, so like it's not entirely new content as much as like a telegram, I would say, which would probably even more towards new content than this, I would say. Then that, I would definitely say no doubt. But apparently for the new mode, you had to play between June 3rd and June 9th. Apparently, yes, for the new mode, apparently... apparently, you had to actually play between June 3rd and June 9th for that shit, for the first week. Otherwise, right now, June 10th to June 16th is apparently hardcore. Head for the hills, as it shows here, for the week 2. The week 3, apparently, for June 17th, June 23rd, is apparently a hardcore gun rush teams. And the week 4, the final week, apparently, is June 24th to June 30th, is the Overrun series. So only the first and the last one are not hardcore, apparently. This one and next one are the hardcore ones. Which is, of course, the no ability cards and no consumables. No ability cards does kind of suck, I would say, but... yeah, no consumables doesn't matter for me. I don't really use consumables personally, so... depends on the player, I guess, how much the consumable one actually matters, I guess. Especially. That sucks I missed out on the mode, but... like... God damn it, you fuck ass hernia, bro. Like, come on. Come on, bro. Like, fuck. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, goddamn fuck ass deed, bro. Come on, fuck. It sucks I missed out on new mode, but I assume it's literally same thing, but there's like AI bullets happening all over the place or something like that. I assume. So it doesn't seem that much crazier to me, really. But to me, it sounds like a bunch of like AI bullets that would definitely have to dodge or something. As when DualSense Wire's controller fucking dies now. Wonderful. Especially because you fuck ass are making me take forever for everything. God damn it. Yeah, for the last fuck ass time, because of a stupid hernia, hopefully you fucking... I assume you basically just dodge AI bullets. That will happen all over the place or something. I think they already had like a bullet kind of thingy happen, like in the single player. I think if you go and like areas you're not supposed to go is like are from Oregon or something. I think they're supposed to have like bullets all over the place. So like, yeah, it might be something like where Arthur Morgan tries to maybe if he goes into like the Red Dead Redemption map, like Blackwater and like lower than that. I think like there will be a bunch of bullets that randomly fire basically. I assume it's something like that that happens in the mode. I'm gonna guess. Take a wild guess and assume it's something like that. Just going off the like titling and whatnot. But I haven't looked into the mode since I thought it would be available still, but guess not. But what the hell does it mean the first 2 weeks is part of the featured series, bro? The whole thing seems to be 3 times, like no matter what. From what I could tell, like later on in the like benefits section even, so like that kind of makes it sound like you get 2 weeks for the new mode, but I guess you only get the one fucking week to play it, bro. Like, what the hell? What the hell, man? I don't think there's anything else to go over for that, obviously, for the King Hideout, so... Go into further details on page 2 stuff then, I guess, then, and then... Alright, this one actually just seems to be monthly stuff, so I guess then it goes from, like, the featured series, maybe? But even then, I already went over the other... Even then, yes, I went over the other ones. Yeah, this one says each week, so I'll have to talk about more stuff there, it seems, for sure. For sure. But on the actual newswire, it does say evade enemy fire, which I do presume is AI enemies. Oh my fuck ass god, you fuck ass hurting, bro. Come on. Yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, yes, goddamn, fuck, yes, indeed, come on. But yeah, all the head for the hills are obviously PvP mode, so I assume it means actual AI enemies. But yeah, the newswire does actually say, which I didn't necessarily say it says evade enemy fire and then you dodge a bullet twist on head for the hills, which yeah, I assume leans towards what I was saying, basically with like Arthur Morgan if he tries to go into Blackwater, like further down, basically in like the first game's map, basically he'll get like shot like crazy if I remember right. There was maybe a glitch to prevent that, but I think they patched that obviously early on in the single player. Of course, without like PC mods and stuff. So I assume that's kind of going even further into the fact that it would probably be something like that then, for sure. But I didn't read the headlines of the newswire. Yeah, I just now did that, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I don't think the headlines were in the, like, benefits section, basically. But I don't know, that does kind of suggest the money XP will just be for the 2 weeks. But here it says 3 times money XP all for June 30th, so I don't fucking know. What they should have done for sure is have the new mode available for at least 2 fucking weeks. Then I would have actually been able to play it now. But nope. They chose to just have it the first week and that's it apparently. Like, bruh. This game's a dry fucking Sahara fuck ass desert, bruh. And then they let you only play it for like 1 fucking week. Like, fuck that shit, bro. Like, what the hell, bro? What the hell, though? So some of the different wordings and stuff makes it super confusing this time. But really, it should have been at least 2 weeks for that new mode. Like, fuck it, being limited to 1 week. And hell, they didn't have to have it for like 2 weeks in a row. They could have like done like hardcore like now, and then the third week they do it again or something. I don't know, it's just a mess. They only have it for 1 fucking week with how much of a drought of content this game already fucking has, bro. Like, that's fucking dumb as hell, though. Nah, that's actually dumb as hell, though. Like, fuck Cockstar. Fuck Cockstar, though. Fuck ass Cockstar. Alright. So the week 1 for June 3rd to June 9th, instead of like the rank up 5 times or the max rank 1,000 for the North Tumbleweed treasure map. Week 1 for June 3rd, June 9th was apparently complete any role challenge. Now I'll get you an offer for 50% off any established or distinguished role item. So I guess I can go over the offer for those last 2. Usually, aside for like Bounty Hunter anyways, the rank 11 to like 20, I think, for the role, basically. Or for all the roles, really. Alright, but yeah, for Bounty Hunter, which was first one to left to right, you had the bolas apparently, which is a throwable weapon. Obviously, I imagine you could easily lose the throwable weapon if it goes too far and you can't like recover the particular one you throw again. So not a very good one, and it's only like $30 anyways. As I said before, if you do not yet have an offhand holster, this actually gives you the dual wield capabilities to wield 2 sidearms. So if you don't yet have one of those, then this one's pretty good for the Guerrero holster. Otherwise, just same as like any other cosmetic, where it's just going to look different if you already have the dual wield capabilities. Since once you get an offhand holster, I don't think you can go back to just wielding one sidearm, basically. Then you have the Bounty Wagon, which is obviously going to be a pretty good one if you don't yet have that. That makes it as a solo player where you can easily do like multi-target bounties easily as a solo player as long as you don't like lose them outright. Obviously, that's pretty good. Certain ones in like Amberino, I've actually been able to do entirely solo before, I believe, without losing a single target. If I park it good enough or something. If I remember, I've had times like that before. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, this one definitely can be good. Especially essential if you want to do player bounties, since players can easily break out of the reinforced lasso even, so putting a player in the bounty wagon is pretty much the only way to really do a player bounty. Albeit player bounties, I would say, are pretty niche given how like ridiculous they kind of are. I would say if the other player, of course, goes against you like outright or something, I would say. I would say. But yeah, the Breton horses for established, there's better ones than distinguished, so I would not recommend doing that. Select back, fade, and account. Hairstyle thing here. Only 2 gold bars, really. I don't assume there's any discount on that, of course, right now to make it cheaper. So, like, that should be the regular price, so, like, you don't really save much there. So, I don't think that I would recommend that one. Unless you have, like, nothing better to do, of course, than, like, cosmetics. Then cosmetics, of course, and by all means go ahead, I guess, there, since you're technically saving premium currency, which could be valuable. And then you have the complete cosmetic Garwood outfit there, basically. But it costs a good amount, so that would definitely be a good one there. Probably. And then you have something that's a better gold bar amount with the bullseye. Gloves being 6, so obviously I'll be better to take advantage of than that. And then going to distinguished. The Carthage, yes. Got him for Steve. Come on. few $100s for that outfit, so that's obviously a good one to take advantage of that offer that you can earn there. The I'm watching you emote, that's 200. Yeah, you have to pay for emotes in this game, so yeah. I would definitely take advantage of emote discounts wherever you can. Because emotes are quite frankly a ripoff being paid in this game compared to like GTA Online, where they're just in your interaction menu, basically. Basically. And then you have the best of the Breton horses really here. Come on, you fuck ass throat. What the hell, bro? They have the Breton horses, the best of them. Yeah, the best of the horses for any role can be pretty decent, I would say, depending on like what stats you want and whatnot. depending especially on like what stats you want and whatnot, I guess, especially if it was all in like especially if it gets the full stamina or like the full health, or if it's the case of the Norfolk Roadsters, if you can even get the full like speed acceleration, the more hidden stats of the game, basically, or like the fullest they ever get, really. And then the last one here apparently is 10 gold bars for the Red Heart eye patch. last one here, a bounty hunter, yes, Red Heart eye patch, which is 10 gold bars. Double digit gold bars definitely could save a decent bit there. Would save you 100-ish bucks basically there for half off offer. Which is fine. Which is definitely kind of fine, I would say. Especially since Distinguished doesn't have that useful stuff sides for the horses on average. If not all the time, even. Yeah, it's only those two sections. That's what most roles max out at, of course, for those last two parts. So we'll not include veteran and prestigious for bounty hunter for the offer, basically. Yes, indeed. Veteran and prestigious are not included with the offer for half off, apparently. Since only the one role obviously has it for the most part. Alright, naturalist, going into order of the game, basically, for left to right. Established, you have the legendary animal pheromones pamphlet. Apparently that should help you out in finding legendary animals that are in the free mode of the game, so obviously you can actually use that for naturalist, or you can even use it for trader for getting some good supplies, basically for your trader role as well, I'm pretty sure. And being a $900 pamphlet, that can definitely be a super valuable one to get. 3 gold bars for this one is not much, so like this one I wouldn't recommend unless you have nothing better to go for, really. Kenwick outfit being $500 definitely can be a nice one to go for. Yeah, this one could save you like 100-ish bucks, so this one's not even that bad either. Again, if you have like nothing better to go for. Again, if you don't yet have an offhand holster, this one's good. And then there's better Gypsy Cops, so this one's not really the greatest. 12 gold bars for the Hemiston outfit. Yeah, that's a good savings right there, definitely. Not having to spend as much on the premium currency. If you have nothing better to go for your offer, that would be more valuable for your gameplay. Emote, obviously, yeah, again, those are kind of a ripoff, so having a discount on a ripoff is. Hello. Hello. But yes. Yes, but yes. Yeah, sorry my controller died. I was wondering what the hell was happening here, but yeah, it makes sense now, basically. But yeah, having a discount on a ripoff, like I was trying to say, is basically good. Especially if you have like nothing better to get with your offer than having a half off discount on a ripoff can be a good use of a discount, basically. So that obviously can be nice. The best of Gypsy Cops, again, kind of depends on the stats or what you're looking for, I guess, on a horse, but I mean, definitely can be the best thing of Distinguished easily, being the actual one that would impact gameplay much like at all. And 6 gold bars isn't much per se, but it's still $75 off essentially for a half off offer. That's fine enough, especially if you are lacking other options to do. Possibly. Moonshiner. Again, going in order of the game. You have to Saboteur, Monocle, whatever, for 8 gold bars. That's basically a $100 off discount on that. That's pretty decent. Spending less of the premium currency, and then, yeah, that's how much it goes to money, obviously, for 4 gold bars being 100, whatever. So it can be a nice option, especially if you have, like, all the ones that actually matter for gameplay, for the role, for the 2 sections that you can get the offer for. The second best set of Norfolk Roadsters, yeah, obviously you want to go for the best of them. The Pittsburgh outfit could save you a couple $100, definitely, so that can be a pretty good one. A 2 gold bar haircut, yeah. Again, unless you have like nothing better to go for, it's kind of a waste. So it's probably one of the later ones. You should definitely take advantage of it for an offer, whatever. Polished copper upgrade will give you the strong moonshine, which will get you your best possible moonshine you could sell, basically, or whatever. So if you don't yet have this one is basically the best one to do for established, basically. And 11's holster for the offhand holster. Again, if you don't yet have dual wielding, it could be an option, especially that would be useful. Otherwise, I think it's just cosmetic, like every other cosmetic on the established. The Wilkesboro outfit for 545 could definitely be nice savings there. $300 emote, $150 off of emote, half off definitely can be nice. Again, having discount on a ripoff is obviously a very good use of a discount, technically, as long as you have everything useful, basically. But yeah, the best of the Norfolk Roadsters, apparently. Those do have, like, the best speed acceleration stats of the whole game, as far as I understand. For the more hidden stats, that you only find, like, the stable menu, and you don't find, like, the HUD when you actually are on a horse, basically, like, in the overworld and, like, the actual free mode of the game. So if you want the best, more hidden stats, the Norfolk Roadsters apparently have that. And then a $250 top hat, apparently there. Again, if you don't have much better to go for, then, like, it can be good. Like, every other option on there is more expensive for Distinguished, so if you're doing it for Distinguished, it's probably going to be, like, the last one you do. Trader, for the penultimate one to go through, I guess, here. You have the Worthington for $446.75. Can get pretty good savings there, technically, if you don't have much better to go for. You have the second best set of Quadruber horses again. Distinguished has the best set, so you might as well just avoid that one for the most part. For the most part. We had 2 gold bars for the shorter ways and the beaded, yes. Again, unless you have, like, nothing else to go for much, then it's better to go for other things most of the times. Most of the times it's going to be something better to go for than this. If you have, like, nothing better to go for that you would want much, then sure, this could be maybe a good option to save on the premium currency. To save on the premium currency, yes. And then $750 for a large delivery wagon. Let's do the hugest sales. Let's see, yes, dude, the biggest sales you can do for the trader role, no doubt. Goodman holster, whatever offhand holster again, obviously. Again, if you don't have any offhand holster, it actually gives you the access to dual wield 2 sidearms. Otherwise, I think it's just cosmetic, like every other cosmetic. Hunting wagon allows you to store like multiple carcasses, hides, pelts. Could be interesting. Now, this used to be good when you used to disconnect oftentimes in the game with like the network errors and stuff that would happen in the game, basically. Nowadays, I don't really think there's oftentimes disconnections. But if you put things in here, if you get disconnected from a lobby, if your game goes offline, then I think it will still be in there, which is a use for it. And quite frankly, is probably the best use for it. Because most times I don't think there's much of a use for it, like, compared to what your horse can already do for you anyways. Your horse can already have, like, one animal on the, like, back of it. This would mostly be good if you do, like, multiple whole animals, I guess. But that might be pretty niche compared to, like, what most people do with their trader roles. For getting the supplies, basically. Oh. And then there's 4 gold bars off the raw back ring. Or not off, but it is normally 4 gold bars, so... I mean, at least I'll save more than this one, at least. But again, this one, the last one, should probably prioritize. You should only go for it if you have, like, all the useful stuff, and not much to really go for, I guess, but cosmetics at that point. And then the weapon variant, you have the pump action shotgun variant. Now, you may think these are just cosmetic, which I wouldn't blame people for thinking that, but... From my understanding, it either comes with, like, all the attachments when you get a variant, or, like, it prevents the ability to buy attachments. Which, in some way, shape, or form, is a money saver. Which, yes, in some way, shape, or form, it is some kind of, like, money saver of the game. But either coming with all the attachments or preventing the ability to apply more attachments as soon as you apply, like, the thing and you don't, like, unapply it to do so is kind of a money saver, so it is kind of a little more than cosmetic as far as I understand. It is kind of a bit more than cosmetic as far as I understand, no doubt. And then distinguish, you have the $545 tiring ham outfit. Man, that can definitely be some decent savings. $200 emote there would be at least $100 savings, which could be nice if you have nothing better to go for. No doubt. Here you apparently have the best of the quadruber horses, apparently. Which, yeah, depending on its stats and stuff, can be pretty nice. Especially depending on stats, can be pretty nice. Yes, indeed. And then you have the brass spectacles, whatever they are, for 5 gold. Which could be an okay saving. Especially since it does save the premium currency and not the main money currency. Basically. Oh. So obviously, like, pretty much all the other distinguished sections, most of that will probably be some of the last stuff you want to be getting on like a 50% off, basically. Assuming you have some kind of like useful thing to still get, basically. And then last but not least, for the collector, for the established distinguished half off, you have the Glade Water outfit for $446.75. Couple $100 savings for the half off. Can be nice if you have nothing better to go for. Definitely. But Horse and Lantern will give you more light to see, like in the dark, which can definitely be nice. Not important per se, but it's definitely able to be nice. And it does have an actual gameplay function to it, of course, so it's more useful than like a clothing item, so that's obviously why I have it, basically. And then 9 gold bars apparently for the balloonist goggles. That's actually a decent amount, given it's an established, I would say, so that can be nice savings, definitely. But yes. But yeah, both the savings for like the gold to money and then the actual gold bar savings definitely pretty good, since it would surely be like $100 at least, maybe even $125 as well. And then yeah, you have the 2 gold bars for the knotted bandana and the pioneer. Not many in the gold bars, so probably one of the last ones you should prioritize, of course, but if you have nothing better to go for gameplay purposes, and it can be useful, I guess. So yes, very much definitely one of the last ones you should go for. Then, like all the other rules, as the offhand holster for established. Which again, if you don't have like dual wield, it would actually allow you dual wield. It will give you dual wield capabilities if you don't yet have dual wielding, basically. But otherwise, it's just another cosmetic, like all the other cosmetics, basically. And then, yeah, you have another weapon variant, like with the trader, with volcanic pistol in the established section here. Again, it seems like it would just be a cosmetic, but from my experience, Saver prevents you from getting the attachments, like, after you put it on, or, like, it comes with the attachments or something. So it acts as a form of, like, a money saver in a slight sense, basically, which is a little interesting, I guess. I guess. And then you have like the second best set of the Creole horses, so again, just wait for distinguished, I would say there. A $200 emote would save you at least $100 if you don't have much better to go for. If you have like all the useful gameplay stuff, then it could be something worth considering. $545 outfit here with the Londonderry. Yeah, you can definitely get some nice savings on that if you have nothing better to go for like actual gameplay purposes, especially. You have the best of the Creole horses, which all depends on the stats and stuff really for how useful that might be, I would say. I would definitely say. And then last but not least, you have 6 gold bars for the expedition hat. Probably only $75 for savings, of course, but I mean, it is in the premium currency, which you would save there, even more so in some ways than cash, so that is able to be useful if you don't have much better to go for it for actual gameplay purposes, or something. So that's the whole breakdown of established distinguished for all 6 roles, basically. Basically. So again, I was for the week 1, whereas the one listed is for the current week for the week 2, since that's when I'm streaming it. So that was for June 3rd to June 9th, where you could get the half off for the established, distinguished, whatever, for any of the roles, really. So that was all my advice when it comes to that, basically. God damn it. God, you fuck ass hernia, bro. You're really fucking useless and fucking annoying, huh? God damn it. Do another mic test just in case, because I keep trying to reach my phone while I'm sitting down or something. Hello. Alright, so yeah, for the next week's, apparently here. But obviously current one again. Alright, but yeah, again for the week 1, I was talking about for a long time for the offer. Again, that's complete any role challenge apparently for the daily role challenges, whatever. Just a single one of those, apparently. And that lets you receive, last week, that let you receive an offer for 50% off, half off any established or distinguished role item. Current week again, which is on screen basically for June 10th, June 16th for the week 2. Rank up 5 times this week or be at the max rank, of course, of 1,000 to receive a reward for the North Tumbleweed treasure map, which again I think is pretty decent. Same with the offer, I think those two are definitely pretty decent. The last two, on the other hand, for the last couple weeks are pretty, I would say, honestly. The requirements and all kinds of stuff basically are similar, basically, for the last two. We had June 17th, June 23rd for the week 3. You have to craft a trinket in Gus's store. And I'll let you receive the orange Owengila hat, apparently. And then June 24th to June 30th, finally, for the week 4. You have to craft a coat that time around for the week 4 in Gus's store. And I'll let you receive the white fern water coat. The white fern water coat. Yes, indeed. Like, bro, though, the stupid hernia, though. Holy shit, holy fuck ass shit, bro. Like, come on. Okay. Apparently I just have the discounts and the week 2 weekly collection cover, basically. But yeah, sorry it's taking long for this stream. Fucking my heart issues and shit. Fucking with this hernia bullshit. Fucking being a hella bitch, basically. Like, Jesus, so if my ears being pretty fucked right now, I can barely hear the fucking horse stomping its feet on the ground, which I usually hear pretty fine, I would say. That's annoying. That's fucking annoying. So annoying, I almost forgot to press the stick and... Not that, I almost forgot to press the stick in a certain time to be able to get the thing to full again, basically, on the stamina, whatever. I didn't necessarily mean to go here yet, my hernia was being a bitch, but yeah, that's for the weekly collection, the week 2 weekly collection, when I go for that. Yeah, for discounts. Discounts for discounts. Actually, I might have to most be one for defense. And even I'm not actually too sure what it means with these ones. Does it have a terminology called special pamphlets in the one section or something? Or what? Recipe. Skill page. No, that's not really the same kind of thing, right? Satchel pamphlets. Yeah, I don't really go off of special pamphlets in here. So, like, I don't know if that means the roll pamphlets. I don't know if that's different or what. Alright, well, that's kind of one reason I go over to Saint Denis or whatever for my streams usually. It's because there is a fence there, and there's not fences in a lot of places per se in the game. So I'll try to go to a fence, see if I can get a better understanding, I guess.
I've been hearing about you.
Oh no, that's Gus, right? So I think it's around here too, right? Whoops. Whoops. Overpopulation, town. Don't know if I would say city per se. Whatever. And what in the hell in the fuck?
I knew Saint-Denis would call you back to me sooner or later. Please look around. Much to see.
Like, what the fuck counts as a special pamphlet anyways, though? Oh, it has to say special on it, okay. Ah, I see now, I see now. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I was like, what the fuck's a special pamphlet? Those ones don't really tend to be super amazing, I feel, compared to other ones, though. I feel the weapon ones tend to be some of the better ones, as well as roll ones, not really these ones. Yeah, special horse medicine, obviously some good medicine for your horse. Special horse reviver, I guess when you revive a horse, it could be good. But I don't think that would happen that often in most cases.
Policies with my customers, very low prices.
And then special bitters and snake oil, probably some things that boost certain stats and whatnot. And being special, not like traditional ones, just stat boosts are probably greater. Or something. Special horse stimulant, something again for the horse. Kind of like the horse medicine that can be used even when it's like pretty much alive and well. There'll be some stats
Other stores
perhaps.
cannot compete with my prices. I don't bother with certain
Special health cure should be for your
quaint
player health, I'm
guidelines.
guessing, and then the miracle tonic. Boost some of your player stats, I imagine. Yeah, okay, well. Man, those ones aren't that great. So unless you're like me and you want to completely own every single pamphlet in the game, I don't really necessarily say it's too worthwhile to get those, quite frankly. So what is that, only like 7 pamphlets on discount? I mean, it's better than nothing. 40% off is also probably pretty good for those two. I also wouldn't necessarily know if those are too expensive normally, since they're just like medicines and stuff compared to like actual weapon ammo you make that you can't
Ah,
even
look
like
who's
buy
here.
like normally.
Quite the good Samaritan these
And you have to
days,
like
from
craft
what
it
I
all the
hear.
time. Now those you might have to actually like craft since they have the word special to them, for all I know, but yeah. I can't imagine they're too expensive pamphlet-wise compared to other pamphlets in the game for like your weapon ammos. Like I was saying, like the dynamite arrows and like the more other exclusive weapon ammo types for defense pamphlet crafting, all that kind of stuff. So I am sure you can definitely save some nice money from the 40% on those 7 pamphlets, definitely, but yeah. Hard to say if I'd recommend it too much or not, though, obviously, though. Trinkets are also apparently 40% off, so for the week free where you have to craft a trinket for that one offer I was talking about for the clothing item, that will apparently be 40% off, which is nice, which is nice. So I probably should go for the satchel, of course. Kit? Yeah, I think it's Kit. Where you find those, I think. Alright, but you have the Javelina, Tusk, Trinket, whatever, which permanently increases players' horse bonding rate by 10%, making your horses even quicker to bond with. But honestly, given the very small amount of like 10 horses you can own at a time, compared to the huge hundreds of vehicles you can own, of course, at a time for like GTA Online, hard to really recommend that one personally, I would say. I would definitely say. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's too overly important to go for it unless you're just going to complete all the trinkets like I did, basically. Basically. Ram Horn Trinket apparently will, with the Creeping Time, Oregano, and not White Mint, but the Wild Mint. She's fuck ass, aren't you? Yo, it's 2 times more herbs apparently when you do so. Which are certain things for daily challenges where you have to like, what's it called? You have to season meats, I believe, for certain daily challenges, and then that will have to be a huge help for those. So that is able to be helpful for certain daily challenges, I guess, technically speaking. Which will give you some golden nuggets and all kinds of stuff, especially if you keep up huge streaks and stuff. Stuff. And then Buck Antler Trinket, apparently. Gives you a higher chance of receiving better quality pelts and skins from animals in perfect condition. So it sounds like animals already have to be in perfect condition, which is not necessarily the most common thing. Compared to the worst qualities, surely. Compared to 1 star, 2 star, I don't think the perfect star obviously is common as common as those, of course. But if you do get, but yes, if you do get those perfects, you do get some better quality pelts and skins. Whatever that means, basically. So that one definitely can be a pretty good one, I would say, compared to some of the other trinkets, like the corresponding one especially. Would probably easily be the worst of them. Alright, so there's the one. There's the egret one or whatever, and then one other. Snowy egret trinket. I believe there's one other after this, yes, indeed. Apparently the snowy egret trinket apparently permanently decreases the speed that horse health and stamina cores drain by 10%. So if you do use your horse a lot, those can be pretty useful. Those very much can definitely be very damn useful, no doubt. If you use your horse a ton for whatever reason. Especially the stamina one, health one, depends on the situation, especially how useful that'll actually end up being, I think. And the last one, I believe, should be the last one, yeah, is the Beaver Tooth Trinket. Which permanently slows degradation, degradation, but yeah, degradation, I think degradation works better, though. For all weapons, by 10%. Means you have to use less gun oil and stuff, like less maintaining of the weapons to get the best usage out of a bunch of your weapons, so that is a pretty good one to have, I would say, for that reason. I think it would be one of the top couple to have. Yeah, I think for sure the buck antler is probably going to be the best of them. Maybe like this one second. The herb one can be useful. And then honestly that one probably even above the horse bonding rate. Which yeah, honestly with the limit of 10, you're not going to probably get too much use out of that. And once you borrow off those horses, they're basically done. Once you get them to level 4 bondage. Anyways. But yeah, trinkets are apparently 40% off, so that's why I went over those, apparently. Which is also kind of why you have that offer to next week, I believe it is. I believe the last one was a code, so yeah, the next week apparently is where you have the offer for making one of those, apparently. Now, if you have them all made, I wonder how you get that then, if you even can. I'm not sure if you can get the clothing item if you already like own all the trinkets, really, but maybe you can, maybe you can, though. Dodo. Yeah, the fishing rod and lures was on the benefit section. Sorry, went over that. Basically. The advanced camera is half off apparently. There's like one use out of that might be good, but aside for that, it's kind of mostly not the greatest to have on a sale or something compared to other things that could obviously be put on sale. Might go through the catalog for that, I guess. Find that in like hunting, fishing, or something, right? I forget. Maybe. Yeah. Yes. So it's normally $540 apparently, and then half off it's obviously $270. Pretty pricey for a camera. Obviously, kind of all, but yes. As far as I understand, the main purpose of it is supposed to kind of, in a sense, aside for animal field guide stuff, which I don't think you get money for most of that anyways, obviously. Which, yeah, definitely for the picture ones you don't. For the animal field guide kind of stuff you can do. There's a free roam event, which obviously there's ones for like money opportunities and stuff right now. Basically, there is a free roam event that requires taking pictures of animals and stuff, and it's like graded off of certain factors. Obviously, using a standard camera for like launch of the game is obviously not too ideal to do. Surely. So, having this camera obviously is really good for that free roam event. The wild animal photography, I want to say is what it's called for the free roam event. I think it's called wild animal photography, one of those like purple free roam event kind of things. Which again, you can use the Gene Ropk, like GEANROPK collector map to see what upcoming one there is, basically for any moment, really.
Anyway, so very interesting. Oh well.
There's apparently a couple horse types on a discount right now, basically. The American Paint going from like 130 to 78, bro. He's still east of him. They don't seem like very good endgame horses, so I don't know if I'll recommend these personally, but regardless, I'll go through the stats. So it looks like there's two that'll have the same stats for like this first one. I'll get to the other one, of course, basically. Now level 0 and level 1, by the way, are the same, so you really just add 3 basically for the main like core things or whatever, so that means stamina goes from 4 to 7, health goes to 3 to 6 basically at the max level 4 bondage. Speed acceleration doesn't seem super crazy amazing. For the more hidden stats compared to something like the most expensive Norfolk Roadsters. For like Moonshiner. Standard handling. Yeah, I don't really think that necessarily makes a good horse. Splashed White is basically the same thing, but you get another +1 on stamina to get to 8 at the level 4 instead of 7. So, Tobiano is apparently the same as the Overo, basically. Okay, and then the more expensive gold bar one apparently has 5 on both the stamina health, so those both go up to 8 for that. And even also has a small boost to speed and acceleration as well, so obviously this is the best one to go for the Grey Overo. But for 17 to 10 gold bars on like 40% off apparently, I don't know if that makes it too worthwhile. If you need a budget horse, I guess for a time, maybe sure, but otherwise, probably just save for a much better horse instead. And then it looks like Missouri Fox Trotters apparently go from like 950 to 570, 40% off. So obviously with the huger difference in the like amount there should be better performing ones here. Surely. So you have like 6 different ones. Looks like they all perform exactly the same, at least for the main things, really. Yeah, even the gold bar one doesn't seem to have different performance or anything for this one particularly. They all seem to perform the same, basically, regardless of the amount on these, it seems. So you have Amber, Champagne, Silver, Dapple, Pinto, whatever, all. Blue Roan, Black Tovero, which is the gold bar one, which again does not seem to have a difference for the performances stuff compared to other gold bar costing ones. Buckskin Brindle in the Dapple Gray. Alright, so the first two, Amber Champagne, Silver Dapple Pinto, those are 950 to 570, like it lists on the actual like page on the catalog, obviously. Looks like you have 6 on the stamina and then 5 on the health at default, which means you would max out at 9 and 8, so you're not quite max out a stat there, unfortunately. However, the speed and acceleration are definitely pretty decent, I would say, on those. And the handling is standard, of course, as well. Well. And that's all I have to talk about performance, since they're all the same, basically, on those. Blue Roan looks to be 1,125 to 675, along with the Buckskin Brindle and also Dapple Gray. With the Black Tavero being the only gold bar one, being like 45 gold to 27 gold on a 40% off. Which is 18 gold bars off. Which is like $450 off, I think, technically speaking, as well. And the gold amount basically is the same as the 1,125 as far as I can tell from like what I'm quickly doing my like head. Since 4 times 10 is 1,000, I'm pretty sure. 5 is basically 125, so 1,125, yeah. It's basically the same cost as the Blue Roan, the Buckskin Brindle, and Dapple Gray, but it's in the premium currency only. So honestly, just back no reason get Black Tavera over to Buckskin Brindle and Dapple Gray or even the Blue Roan. Just to be absolutely clear, it seems.
Hello, sir. Hey, why aren't you working?
So that can be a pretty decent discount, I guess. However, you're not maxing out on speed acceleration. Or you might be on the hidden stats, kind of, for the most part. But again, the Norfolk Roadsters might be even better than that, a little bit, on the hidden stats. But not necessarily by much. But you're not maxing out you're not maxing out the stamina or the health is what I mean to say, obviously though. Alright, there's a weapon type on discount for 30% off apparently. Yeah, 30% off of rifles. So for some recommendations on rifles, elephant rifle is meant for like legendary animals and stuff where you cannot lock onto them. There's no lock on legendary animals and stuff, so elephant rifle is pretty good for those. I mean, it's what's pretty much meant for, given it came out in Naturals DLC after all. Varmint rifle is a pretty unique, yes, a pretty unique weapon. It's the only weapon that can get perfect for certain carcasses and whatnot. Even other rifles will destroy certain things compared to the Varmint rifle. It's the only one with like the .22 in like the sedative rounds or whatever for those couple different ammo types. The latter one, the sedative, obviously is the one that you use for the like Naturals roll as well. So it's a very unique weapon and it's also super good as well. It used to even be a very good combat weapon in the early days of the game too, until it got nerfed there, and it's more of a utility weapon nowadays for hunting and like the Naturals roll, obviously. Now, if you're like me and you have the Ultimate Edition of the game for any reason, I believe it's free then, which is why it shows it's free for me. But if you don't have the Ultimate Edition, it is obviously going to be 30% off though, otherwise. It should be. Springfield rifle might be like the basic kind of traditional rifle, which is fine, I guess. Obviously, would probably be better off with like a bolt action. Bolt action might have like an extra like round each magazine, perhaps. At least. I think it was only like one round difference, if I remember right, when I was playing Red Dead Redemption on the PS4 when I was doing that walkthrough. But I'm not sure if it's the same in this game, because I know they did change the amount of ammo in certain weapons. Rolling block, on the other hand, is a single-shot sniper rifle to go into the two sniper rifles. So that one you will have to reload a lot and whatnot, which is going to be pretty annoying in some cases, I feel. Otherwise, you have the Carcano rifle, which is just like the 6-shot one, which is also the final weapon you get for the rank system at like rank 50 or whatever. So this one seems like it would have a lot more advantages compared to rolling block. Albeit damage-wise, you do get a little more damage on the rolling block, whereas this one is just generally like better every other way, probably. Probably. So I'd say at least a Carcano rifle. One to two traditional rifles here I think would be kind of good to have. And both of these are pretty good if you don't want, if yes, you do not want like all 6 of them for some reason. I think those 4 out of 6 of them would definitely be pretty good to have. At least, like 4 out of 6 of them can be pretty good to have. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
有對美國夫婦想生 BB， 咁我咪擺咗少少橙皮喺個女人個掌心，仲俾咗支玫瑰水佢，叫佢踩個肚腩度。點知佢又真係有咗喎！呢兩個低能鬼，仲信到我十足十。No, really?
Rifle style customizations are also 30% off apparently. So that will have to be pretty good when you're also getting these new rifles. Ammo apparently will also be 30% off, it looks like, on the newswire. Newswire. So everything that ammo should be 30% off on this catalog, at least, anyways. Anyways. Yeah, all kinds of different ammos. Obviously, all the different ammo will depend on like which weapon you're using, like which ones be useful or not. Obviously. Alright, so I think a couple of the clothing things I'm about to go over will be female only. But I'll say what they are regardless. Kinda already showed one when I was going for the, like, community outfit. I wasn't really going out the way to do it per se, just because, like, I was already going over the community outfit. It was kind of already, like, known, basically. But yeah, dresses, shirts, and skirts are 40% off. So dresses and skirts obviously would be for female characters only. Yeah, I was on shirts already, obviously, because there was a shirt for the outfit. So, yeah. Shirts are 40% off, obviously, as was pretty much already known when I was going through the stuff, basically. And as a reminder, this one's a free one for the outfit, for the one variation of the first variation, actually, in fact. But yeah, for that one particularly, the other one should all be 40% off. Corsets apparently are 40% off, which might be another female clothing item. I'm guessing only chaps, whatever, all, and bandoliers apparently will be 40% off as well. Are chaps in? Alright, yeah, those are male as well. Okay. So yeah, chaps for the accessories, whatever, are 40% off basically. For like 9-ish of those, basically. Or no, the 11, my bad, I didn't count it right, but yeah, 11. Yeah, my bad, my hernia and fro and shit being a bitch. Being a dry ass, cunt ass bitch and shit. And maybe say 9 instead of 11. Yeah, I think corsets are female only, right? I think. think. And then, yeah, bandoliers apparently are 40% off too, which was the weapon stuff, I guess, I was seeing earlier. Basically. So, bandoliers are apparently 40% off. I don't think they do anything in the game. I think they're just cosmetic, basically. So it looks like you only get 5 on discount there for that section. Basically. And I believe that does it for the discount. Pretty sure that's it for discounts.
Saw two gentlemen playing horseshoes earlier. One that lost beat the other's teeth out.
Yeah, because after that, just loops back over to the all special pamphlets, which I already went over, basically.
有對美國夫婦想生 BB， 咁我咪擺咗少少橙皮喺個女人嘅掌心，仲俾咗支玫瑰水佢，叫佢踩個肚腩度。點知佢又真係有咗喎！呢兩個低能鬼，仲信到我十足十。
Hello, mister.
What's the problem? Will you just go? Howdy there. Welcome.
Alright, so the weekly collection apparently is a black and white collection. Okay, cool.
Too many folks seem to be running from their problems. I see it every day. Be seeing you.
This is crazy.
Alright, so week 2 weekly collection apparently, there's 2 days, 20 hours, 16 minutes supported still. So when I'm recording, all these are not actually collectibles, they're just animal parts apparently this one, which is interesting. Especially the skunk and badger very much fit black and white. Seagull feels more just white though. But interesting. But yeah, perfect skunk. Trying to remember, do skunks, are those best with the varmint rifle, or are they best with like a repeater or something? I'm not too sure. Same with the badger, I think both of those would basically be one and the same kind of for what you would use for those. Seagull, I want to say would probably use like a small game arrow for like a seagull, I think. I don't really think even a varmint rifle or anything else would do it that good. You would probably want the small game arrows. Small game arrows are in multiplayer, right? I believe they are. 'Cause I think there's at least one arrow type that's only in single player, I think. I think. But yeah, if you look up these animals on Reddit Wiki or something, you should be able to figure out if you look it up on Reddit Wiki or you go into single player, you should probably get an idea of like what weapon they use. Because I know single player they'll tell you kind of what weapon you should use for that. I think they're there. So doing that would be pretty ideal. But yeah, usually I recommend the Gene Rock Collector map, the GEAN RPK Collector map. You can also find it on gtaweb.eu, I believe as well, like I've said earlier in the stream. But quite frankly, I don't really think it helps with this one since it's not actual collectibles and it's just animal parts you have to collect. Basically. But yeah. It doesn't really say the collection value. I mean, the collection value. I think I was going to say it doesn't really say if it's perfect or not for requirements, but no, it does for these two. And then Seagull Feather, I don't think has a condition kind of thing for different types of them. So obviously that's why this one just says Seagull Feather, not like perfect. But yeah, the collection value is just a measly $30, but this seems like a pretty easy one to complete, especially if you know where to find the skunks, badgers, especially. And then seagulls obviously be by like water, obviously, surely these would be like near the water and whatnot. And then in terms of other possible weekly collections from the one before, otherwise, a lot of the collectibles are known to be like fully above ground, basically, or something, I guess I could say. So American Wildflowers, those you would be able to get pretty easily since they have dedicated spawn locations like each day and they're above ground entirely, same with the tarot cards as a whole. Antique alcohol bottles, I think, works the same way as those. Same with the bird eggs, since those are all above ground, I think. Family heirlooms might also, too, work that way, even. I'm not 100% there, but yeah. Yes. Partially randomized, I think, is the one that covers the least. Which is the Lost Jewelry, I believe. All those, I believe, count as like partially randomized. Which I don't necessarily know 100% on what that is, I think, at least. But if I were to take a guess, I think some of it's like above ground while the others are underground. So depending on like the day and stuff, like some of them you can just get easily like in a dedicated above ground spawn, like the tarot cards, for example, along with the wildflowers. Whereas other ones will be like fully underground and will be fully randomized, therefore like arrowheads, coins, and stuff like the main ones I have to talk about. Basically. Now yeah, I think the fossils they add later on, I believe, in like one of the later updates, I think they add the fossils, so I'll go over those kind of a bit later. Yes. Yes, goddamn fuck SD. Come on, you shit ass hernia, bro. Come on, like, fuck you. The arrowheads, coins, and then the fossils. Those are your fully underground ones, basically, that I think are pretty much pure randomness if you get like the one you want or not. Like on the Gene Rock GEAN again GEAN collector map, also findable on GTAWeb.eu. Pretty sure it can show you locations for them, but it will be random which particular arrowhead, coin, fossil you get from those spots. Like, it won't know which one you'll dig up compared to other ones that will be able to show off, like, guaranteed on the map because of how it's, like, coded into the game or something like that, basically. Basically. Something like that. Something like that. So, like, even if you get all the spots, you might not get every single one in a given day, basically, or something. Something. For those 5 types. So that should cover any knowledge you might need for other ones, basically. Unless it's a very, like, weird, different one, like this one, obviously, where it's, like, different animal parts and whatnot. Which is not a usual collectible set whatsoever, usually, aside for, like, these weekly ones. But yes. Yes. That, I think, will pretty much finally do it for the stream. I have to up the title for this, since, again, I was kind of in a rush, sadly, earlier, for, like, why the first 10 minutes were how they are. Because I wanted to get barely started on the 13th, or something for Friday the 13th, because, I don't know, it seemed like it would be kind of fun to do, being a Friday the 13th. Next stream, after the last of the GTA Online streams, before the Money Front update comes out. Yes, you fuck-ass hernia, bro. Come on. Fuck. I didn't mean to go on a certain tab. Come on. It's only because I have to reach to my bed to do my phone while it's charging, and I'm having to charge my controller, so I can't exactly, since my headset's connected to that, fucking go as far as I want there. But yes, stream does seem to be completely fine. Yeah, if my hernia lets me speak for the rest of us, that'd be nice. Oh, no problem. But yes, indeed, yes, goddamn fuck-ass D, you fuck-ass body, though, swear. Yes. But yeah, next stream is going to be the last Agent Sabotage DLC stream, basically. I have to do for the current update for GTA Online before Money Front comes out on June 17th. And yeah, sorry I didn't get to play the new mode. I didn't realize I was going to be for the first week or something, and then I also didn't look the most into the event week, basically. For the event month, I mean, of course, for Red Dead, of course. So, like, I didn't actually know there's new content, basically. But again, I'm not really a PvP player anyways. I don't really care the most to, like, play it really. Really, so it's kind of fine, but I also wish I got to experience it for the 1 week it was available. But blame Rockstar, blame Cockstar. Blame Cockstar for vaulting it after a single week like they do for GTA Online stuff all the time anymore. When they bring like a mode back for just 1 week and it's gone again. They kind of did the same shit when it came to the like 420 mode. It was only available for like a week, and that was already fucking gone. Instead of keeping it for like at least a little bit longer, fucking like April, or at least for a second event as well. Yeah, new Rockstar fucking sucks. Only keeping modes out for like a week nowadays. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. At least for a month, I say. Or at least till the end of the month they introduce it in. It's pretty sure it was like a couple days or so after, and they could have kept it to like early May or something for GTA on mode as well. I feel. But whatever. That's modern. That very much is modern day Cockstar for you though. Cockstar for you though. Yeah, that's finally gonna be it for the stream. One more Agent Sabotage stream until Money Fronts comes out as well. Yeah, that's finally gonna be it for the stream, definitely. I think for sure this time. Hope you enjoyed.